come to the end of this. In conclusion, I want to read you these powerful scriptures. Romans chapter 8 verse 19 says, "For the earnest expectation of the creation eagerly waits for the revealing of the sons of God." Another translation says, "For the manifestation of the sons of God." What could this mean? How does this come about? Why do we have to read this? Now, the world does not know what marriage is. The world, in the world system, people marry for various reasons. That's why they don't care about you talking about it, training them. We offer this program to those who want to have a long and lasting, successful marriage. We want people who want to build a home, raise a family, raise children, who are confident, who have the right environment for spiritual, for mental and physical development, for the wholeness of the total human person. So the world is waiting to see how we are going to do it, so they can learn from us. There's so much foolishness in the world. The foolishness of God is wiser than men. Put all the human beings together. So our marriages are meant to be a signpost, meant to be a message. And you have to make up your mind that this will happen. Make your marriage to be God-centered, Christ-centered. How is Christ behaving with the church? Does he send the church away because the church is not what he wants it to be? No. No, according to the Bible, he keeps sending words. He keeps speaking words over his bride. He keeps washing the bride with the word. Even so, the bride does not need to abuse the groom, does not need to abuse the husband. Let's use words to win each other to ourselves. Let's use words to express our love, our submission, our commitment. Let's use words to express what we have on the inside. Now, one of the ways you know what the other person is thinking about is what's coming out of the person's mouth. It's one of the easiest ways to know. A fool says in his heart, there's no God. So there's the inner voice. And many times the inner voice finds expression by the coding we give. The things we say is also giving exposure to the inner voice. A fool says in his heart. So there are people who are actually acting out without saying it. So it comes in form of words. It comes in form of action. How else will I know what you have in mind, if not by the things you do? Let me also read to you Ephesians chapter 5. I'd like you to turn to that. If you have your Bible with you, I believe you should. It says, "This is a great mystery." Now, it's talking about a marriage situation. Man and the wife. Husband and wife. And it's saying in verse 32, "This is a great mystery." I've put in bracket, thing called marriage. So mine reads like this: "This thing called marriage is a great mystery, but I speak concerning Christ and the church." Verse 33, "Nevertheless, let each one of you in particular so love his own wife as himself." My friend, if you're the man listening to this, you are doing yourself a favor when you love your wife. Let each one of you in particular so love his own wife as himself. And let the wife see that she respects her husband. Amplified Bible goes on, expects honors, and treat him with regard. Make the man feel like a king. And guess what you will feel like? You will feel like the queen. Isn't it true that many times we run down our spouses, those closest to us, because we don't have respect for ourselves? And I believe that this gives you an insight into how you can get the best out of the other person. Number one, we need to remind ourselves is that you yourself have to love yourself. You have to respect yourself. You have to discover yourself, understand yourself, value yourself, and transfer that to the others. Become a people builder. starting with yourself. Build up yourself. Edify yourself. And edify those closest to you by the things you say to them, by the things you do to them, by the things you do with them.